We're back. More Silent Hill left. This will be the last 30 minutes of today's stream.
I will go ahead and make arrangements. Come, bid your farewells.
What?
Yes.
What are we bidding farewell to? Alright. Find a way to open the sacred door. We gotta go Naginata. Go through the door. Is it Renko? Are we bidding farewell to Renko? Maybe. Actually, I should change something here. I think we need this one on.
Hinako,
Oh, it is Renko.
you look even more beautiful today.
Did I put something here? Okay, so there's a few different things we gotta mess with here. Let's try and do it. So let's save. Okay. Is this here? It is not open. The green one isn't open. Go down here first. We are bidding farewell to Tiamat. Please let it be Renko. Well, it was Renko. Renko was in a cage over top of magma. You know what they say? Renko is a massive pile of shit. Look at this bitch trying to sneak up on me. Thank you. Guess we know that one's there now. Alright. So when they're like that, they can't die. That's fucking annoying. It just means they're gonna come back to life eventually. Yeah, those who didn't see, we'll show you here in a moment. Because I gotta run back to that room, I think. I can take you so long, girl. Okay, check this out. Okay, so up here, there's a screen door. So what we gotta do is... It's a switch puzzle, okay? We want to leave the red one open. Since this one's set to red, we'll leave it like that. But we want to hit this one. Swap it from white to green. Alright. And see Renko? Magma? They're just standing there calmly looking at me, telling me I look beautiful. Man, Renko's such a catty bitch. Ow! Inari sushi! Ah, fuck there. We'll come back to that. I gotta come back to this room anyway. You could almost say Sass is also a catty bitch. I don't know about that. That seems kind of mean. You could almost say Sassy and Magical Sasser. Alright, so in here we find Rinko's bedroom.
Stuffed animals. Fashion magazines. Rinko's room.
What are you talking like that? You okay? Now we go through his stuff. He's probably got porn hidden somewhere here. Crumpled letter. Sorry for writing you a letter out of the blue. I know you could always we could always talk at school, but when I'm around you, I always end up whoever wrote it stopped here. Hey, I know this is really last minute, but would you mind shopping with me on Saturday, Sunday? I want to know what clothes would look cute on me, from a boy's perspective, that is. What do you think? The letter ends here abruptly. I love you so much. You never leave my thoughts, Rinko. Okay. Gross. Gross. Crumpled letter. Sorry, I know this must seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hinako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me that your writing stops here. I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know, people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together, and you don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You should really think more about how you behave. The letter ends here abruptly. You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least shut your trap and stop bothering others. And quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. Looks like the writer was trying to change their handwriting. Oh. There's a lot of pictures of Shu on the walls here, guys. Someone might have a bit of an obsession. Look, man, I have a crush right now, and I don't draw pictures of her and leave them all over my bed. You fucking called it? Called what? She's obsessed with Shu? Oh. Well, that's horrific. You know. Rightward facing Foxcrest. An envelope found in a strange room. It has some jutting out at the bottom that seems like it can be inserted somewhere. Oh, she had a shrine to him in her bedroom, yeah. You did. Oh. This is not the hallway we stepped out of. But you know what's gonna happen? Check this out. This bitch right here is gonna happen. Okay. I dodged! Why the fuck did I still get caught by that? Fuck you, game. Excuse me? Okay, what is going on? Why isn't my character dodging? Fine. Oh, okay. Fucking rude.
Hinako, you remember, don't you? The day we first met.
No, I don't remember that.
Not now.
My character wouldn't dodge. Rude. Let me actually reset. He has a shrine like this to Silent Hill too. Why did my Twitch just tell me I earned 300 points to win streak? Alright, so we need to go through there, but back around to the yellow door again. Right? Red door.
It'll do me some good to finally be rid of the burden that is you.
Fuck you, Rinko. It'll do me good to finally shit. No, it actually will do me good to finally shit, because I've been holding it in for like 6 weeks. Revoke those? What are we revoking? Encryption? Now we get to go up here. Watch out for this bitch, she's gonna jump out at me probably. It's gonna happen. Didn't quite jump out at me, but shit. Anything over here? That carcass, I'll take that. Hell yeah. Alright, this room leads, or this door leads to... classroom.
It all seems like ages ago.
Was ages ago. At least 4 minutes. I got to buy water, sick.
Lunch. Recess. Friends?
Jeremy used to go out for lunch and recess. He stayed inside for friends, though. Class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they want or they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Nishida Rinko. While at the same time talking shit about my friend Hinako, because I like the boy that she's friends with. Alright, you guys ready to turn out the lights? Turn out the lights. It'd be real weird if a deer saw you come. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be the class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The handwriting turns wild and erratic. I love being class president because I get to look after all these lost causes. Even when I was young, I always enjoyed comparing myself to other inferior kids and basking in my own superiority. When I pretend to care about others, I can please a lot of people. The losers I help, the people around me, and even my parents. And frankly, that makes me happy as well. Right now, I'm in charge of 2 girls who are the definition of morons. They're both so carefree and empty-headed. Neither of them knows the first thing about fitting in. The only reason they have any friends at all in class is because I'm taking care of them. They fawn over me and tell me all the time how grateful they are. It feels amazing. I really, truly think I was born to be class president. Nishida Rinko. He loves being class president. I don't think we had, we didn't have class presidents in my school. We had, like, student council and that, but that was the closest thing. Mini cat? Can you fucking not, please? Sneak up on me like that, you sack of shit. Dead bitch. I could have sworn there was more things to read in the classrooms here, but it looks like there's like not. Alright, whatever. Okay, real talk. How the fuck is an average person supposed to repair a Naginata? Okay, well you see the good thing here is there's no weapon durability in these sections. This Naginata is impossible to break, apparently. I never picked up last time? A fucking Inari sushi. Why should do that? Super Naginata with no weapon durability? I'll take that for the rest of the game. Right? Right? This Naginata is awesome. I love it.
Why did you get it all?
Because I want it. That's why. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to flip you. But you're already on the White Rabbit, man. Wait, no, hang on. I want this on the green. Let's put this on the green. I'm gonna go get that sushi. I think. Wait, do I need? Yeah, I need the red one open. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get the sushi, and then we're gonna come back.
I want out of your world.
Okay, leave then. Alright, now that bitch is dead. We got the sushi. Okay. Oh, this fuck's busy screaming over here like a sack of shit. Alright, we'll just run by you, because who gives a fuck about you? Alright, we're gonna go back and we're gonna flip some switches now. Sash should take Naginata lessons? I should.
I have to work so much harder for everything. I actually tried.
I had a girl yell at me because she has to work so much harder than I did for everything that she wanted. Because in grade 11 English, I passed the good class with a 98, and she flipped the fuck out on me because she only passed with like an 80 something, and her name was Holly, and she only ever saw me goofing off apparently, but never saw me doing any actual work. So she was so confused as to how I did well. He had a girl yell at him. It's true. He yells at me all the time though. He's at the part about how her yelling at him made him come. I don't remember that part, but yeah, maybe. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today, and don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you. From your best friend, Rinko. Higashi. She is not a girl, she's Pia. The candy store! Shu and I decided that this place was the Space Army headquarters when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have mission briefings while eating candy. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school, to me, was like the stage between a tadpole and a frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we entered middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did. It just felt like our world changed in a snap. Guys, there's a job on the screen, right down there in the corner of the book, bottom middle. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other, but now it's suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic. We have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same. For someone like me who really didn't care or couldn't care less what people think, that's not the case.
No.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of this divine water because kudzu tea is better. These candies bring back memories. Jeremy, how many candies did you eat in your lifetime? Alright, so fair warning, this room sucks. Rinko's secret journal. Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuruya together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. Damn. Alright. Let's do this. Look at this fuck. Just here, ready to fuck on me. Two, three, swing, swing, swing. And interrupt. Fuck you.
Is it dead?
Alright. Rinko's secret journal. As we got closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. The handwriting here was erratic and emotional. But of course, there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Don't just go running off in your own little weird Space Wars world together. Yeah, Jeremy. Yes. The best kind of candy right there. All right. Cool. Cool.
Now, Rinko and I can go our separate ways.
Separate ways. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. The handwriting from here becomes erratic and emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know? Would someone who isn't kind give little treats with a wonderful message to their sad friend? I am so kind. You just have to be yourself, Hinako, because whenever I'm by your side, I realize what an amazing person I am. Whenever I help you out, it makes me realize how kind I am. I'll always be looking out for both you and Sakuko, because when I look after you two pitiful creatures, it makes me feel so superior, like a teacher or parent, or a pet owner even, from your best friend, Rinko. Oh, what a bitch. Anyone else feel like Rinko deserves a nice punch in the mouth? What fates we have? 370. All right. Enjoy.
Just for once, think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart. Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Can't you hear me? Why don't you say something? Hinako!
Bye, Rinko. One might say she was a little hot for Shu. The Tri-Scale Emblem Key. Obtained it to bidding farewell to Rinko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if it was made for some huge creature to use. Can't do those things. All right. No. Bitch back here again. Be careful. All right, we did it. We're back. Use the tri-scale. All right. That door opened, but there's still another door past it. Just for some reason, the guy that we're with was like, you know what? You need to go through these other doors first. You can't just come with me. All right, we don't got a lot of time left, so we're going to go through here until we find a safe point, and then we'll go on. Go through the door. Le door. All right. Alright, there's our safe one. I think Sakuko may have read one too many of those bizarre comics lately. She'll be laughing from all happily one moment, then turn deadly serious and spout off some weird nonsense the next. Apparently she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it kind of creeped me out the first few times that she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Oh shit, hang on, there's another update. Fox mask. There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp, as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know that what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. That's kind of fucked. Sakuko's parent-teacher journal. Just a note, as Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark now that she has grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she's unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. Gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Right, Sakuko was afraid of the dark. Just loves rabbits, apparently. Jeremy is also afraid of the dark. He's also afraid of Pia. Make of that what you will. We'll mess with that in a sec, but instead, we're almost out of time, so we're going to do this. Let's try in the Yoken. Alright. We'll save our game, and this is what we've done for today. Alright, so we did pretty good, guys. We got through the first segment of the Dark Shrine. We fought the first major boss, killed that. Made it through the section of Rinko's place to the middle school. We made it through the middle school, and now we're in the Dark Shrine section just after that. So yeah, good progress, I think. So YouTube, thank you for viewing.